going on, everyone? James9numbers here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be going over week 3 of Big Brother 24. Now, after Pooch's eviction, Julie unleashed the Festie Besties twist, where they were basically going to be paired up into pairs of 2, of course. 7 pairs of 2. You know, similar to Big Brother 13. The HOH would have the sole power to nominate for the week, but their partner would be immune. Okay, so during the HOH competition, was basically literally musical chairs, not like OTEV, but actual musical chairs, where if they let go and try to sit down before the music stops, they would get out, or if they were the last one to sit down, they would also be out. And for every round that a person is out, they would either get to choose whether or not they'd sit in an empty chair, so that way they can have their fate determined, or choose a Festie Bestie to either work with or sub, so that way they can benefit their games. So the house guests went out one by one, and they had the option to either choose a bestie or pick one out of 6 empty chairs. Oh yeah, and Jasmine, since she was the last HOH, she could not compete, so she had the first. She was like part of a first pair, and Turner ended up winning HOH, and Jasmine was the only person that was not selected for a Festie Bestie, so she was also safe for the week as well. And yeah, I'll go back to the rest of the description in just a second. But yeah, oh yeah, during the HOH, Turner wanted, and his allies wanted revenge for what happened to Pooch, and they believed that Brittany was involved with this Blindside, and so yeah, Turner ended up nominating Michael and Brittany for eviction. However, they did end up winning the veto, and before the veto ceremony, there's been word about Turner initially agreed to, blindside Taylor initially, and Nicole really wanted to be on the block as a replacement nominee as well, because she wanted whatever power Julie had. But then this blow up some of you guys are aware of happened, where Nicole was crying. The house guests didn't know at the time, but she was crying because she didn't want to throw a comp, but she felt that she had to. And Taylor was just trying to be concerned, but Nicole took it the wrong way, and Nicole and Daniel basically blew up at her for no reason. And that basically started to piss off other people. And not in a good, yeah. And America gave so much backlash to Nicole and Daniel for their actions against Taylor. The mistreatment of Taylor has been going on ever since week 1. And speaking of which, Daniel made a messed up point about her being the reason why Paloma left the game, which is not true. Paloma became very controversial for her actions, so yeah, this really angered a lot of people. People were not happy. And I think there's a few twists. There may possibly be a few more twists that America might get involved in. We don't know, but if there is, they're definitely not getting help from them. But yeah, after that, I think it was before the veto. Yeah, like I said before, Michael and Brittany won the power veto, and after the veto competition, the guys. Hang on, where are the guys again? Yeah, hold on. Which one was it? Oh yeah, and before I get to any further, apparently there was also some controversy not shown in the episodes where Indy threatened to throw soup at Taylor's face. Yeah, that was also a thing. I don't know why. People were also pissed at Indy as well for that. And yeah, this sucked. But anyways, guys, yeah. After Pooch left, I think it was Joseph, Monty, Kyle, and Turner, the Turner, of course, who were in alliance with Pooch called the Oasis, were now basically calling themselves the Pound. And after realizing what was going on, and Kyle getting a secret from Alyssa that Alyssa had a 6-person alliance not involving Kyle called the Pose Pack. Yeah, Pose Pack, which consisted of Nicole, Alyssa, Amira, and 3 of the other guys. I forgot who was in it, but I'm sure you guys know. But yeah, the Pound decided to get like Michael, Brittany, and Taylor involved as well into a bigger alliance, so that way they can have the numbers to stay in and flip the house. Basically calling themselves the Leftovers. And oh my god, the Leftovers went viral. Everyone was praising them. Because of what happened during Big Brother 24 with the whole Taylor situation, people were excited to see the Leftovers standing up for what was right, because America does not tolerate bullying, and the Leftovers has made it clear that they do not tolerate what the mistreatment. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. The Leftovers became basically getting so much praise, and as a result, Monty, Joseph, and Turner, who basically got negative reception due to their initial reaction to Taylor, ended up getting some redemption, and their approval ratings also went up. So, oh yeah, and by the way, all 7 of these house guests are in the top 7 for fan favorite. Yes, based on Joker's updates, which I will be linking in the description below as of right now. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Had Alyssa not made her move, yeah, there's a good chance Taylor would have gone home instead. So who became the new target? It was basically Amira. They basically ended up finding out that Amira was basically involved in the entire thing, and so yeah, they all decided to play it up so that way none of the rest of the house guests knew what was actually going on. At the veto ceremony, Turner stood up for Taylor because he basically felt that he was tired of seeing what he was seeing, and yeah, his speech basically became extremely memorable for possibly future generations to come. His speech basically addressed a problem that fans have been angry about for not just in this season, but for years with other seasons as well. And so, yeah, that kind of pissed other people off. Oh yeah, and also Joseph ended up getting some positive praise as well. I think he went viral on Twitter. So yeah, good for Joseph. Joseph was initially deemed as a boring character, but now he's someone who fans think would win the game. So yeah, people were really excited about the Leftovers. Oh yeah, and after the power veto ceremony, apparently Amira said she was disappointed. Oh yeah, and before the veto ceremony, Amira said that the game was too easy. Well, that didn't turn out well, did it? But anyways, yeah, Amira said she was disappointed in her speech because she said she tried to stop the bullying, but fans basically didn't buy it. They saw the live feeds and they just straight up didn't believe them. And yeah, basically, although Terrence initially wanted to like give up, basically, yeah, no, the house guests, well, the Leftovers decided, all members of the Leftovers have decided to basically decided to send Amira home instead, despite Terrence wanting to have Amira stay. So as a result, all members of the Leftovers Alliance, plus Daniel, who wanted to throw a sympathy vote for Terrence, voted for Amira, and the other house guests ended up voting for Terrence to leave. So the vote ended on a 7-4 vote, and yeah, Amira got evicted, and you could see the shock on some of the other people's faces. Oh yeah, and for the Festie Bestie twist, Julie said that once a Festie Bestie is broken up, there would be like a twist for the Festie Bestie still in the game, and she would say it at the next eviction. So now that we've gone through the next eviction, here's what she said. Okay, hold on, let me see. Yeah, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, that's right. They had to like nominate. The HOH had to nominate a Festie Bestie duo, one Festie Bestie duo instead of 2 regular people. And this is gonna go on until like the jury phase. So yeah. So for Terrence, yeah, Terrence would basically get an option to choose to join a Festie Bestie duo in order to become a trio. So yeah, Terrence ended up choosing Monty and Joseph to be part of a trio. And yeah, basically what the twist is, if the HOH, if anyone from their group wins HOH, all 3 of them are safe. And if they get picked for the veto, all 3 of them would be eligible to compete in the veto. However, if they are on the chopping block by eviction night, all members would be vulnerable. and so we got to be careful of that. I won't spoil anything for week 4 for now. Anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.